Taurus, hello. Welcome to the Creative Witch channel. This is going to be a general reading for Taurus, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm so grateful that you're here and hope that there's a message in here for you. Here on my channel, I like to offer intuitive guidance as well as teach about tarot and inspire you to live your best life. So here we go. Let's see what the overall energy is for you, Taurus. Interesting. So you all got the grounded card. Okay, so this is telling you that that you either are or need to be connected and present right now. This is you feeling safe, feeling connected to your body and to the earth. When do you feel grounded? And are you feeling grounded right now? It's time to really think about what, things you can do to bring yourself more into a present state, into a more grounded state, a calm state. You can do this by earthing, which is just going outside barefoot, putting your feet in the dirt. You can go, one of the things I love doing is like sitting on, I live in a mountain area. And so when I go hiking or anything and there's like a stream, I love to just go sit on a big rock and put my feet in the water and just enjoy that grounding and that stream of water like cleansing, and feeling the vibration of the rock that I'm sitting on, or, just do something that makes you feel more present and calm and grounded. Okay, that's what you need to do right now. Your current situation card, you got the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is a card about moving on. Okay, it's a card about walking away from something, letting go of something. It could even indicate, introspection, um, self-realization, looking for the truth, getting through disappointment of a situation or of with someone, looking deeper. Okay, it could indicate like self-discovery too, facing your fears. You might be scared to move on, but this is telling you that it is time to move on. Okay, you got for your current obstacle. For your current obstacle, you got the Nine of Swords, and that is a card of anxiety. Okay, so you're dealing with some anxiety or negativity or unhappiness, some stress, feeling overwhelmed, um, regretting something from your past, or just overly focusing on something from your past that was negative. And it's keeping you up at night, okay? And that is, that's an obstacle right now. That's something that's holding you back. That's something that is certainly not allowing you to feel grounded, okay? Because when you're grounded, you're not dealing with those sorts of negative feelings, okay? You're not dealing with fear and anxiety and worry and, things of that sort. For your advice card, you got the Four of Pentacles, but it came out in reverse. And that really ties in with the message of the Eight of Cups as well. Because what the Eight of Cups is telling you is that, like I said, it's moving on from something. It's getting through something and facing your fears and moving out of a situation. Okay? If you're not doing that, you're going to stay stuck. So with this moving on, your advice is to let go, okay? When this card's upright, he's holding on tightly to something. When it's in the reverse position, he's going to be letting it go, okay? He's shedding the old, letting go of people, possessions, issues, situations, habits, feelings, any of that. And it is putting yourself out there in a less restricted way, okay? For your potential outcome, you got the Queen of Cups card, which is a very nurturing card. It's a very, it's you making a choice based on sincere feelings. It's showing empathy to yourself and others. It's digging more into your spiritual side, feeling things deeper. This also could indicate some sort of mother situation. It could be you as a mother, playing a significant role in something, or it could be your mother playing a significant role in something. And it's funny too because, well, we'll get to this in a second. Let me start over here and work towards this. But I'll just say real quick, you know, the Queen of Cups can signify a motherly or feminine aspect, and you got the Emperor coming out underneath as a masculine aspect, as a more, you know, authoritative type of person. Okay, so under the moving on card that you got, that Eight of Cups card, you had the Page of Cups come out, but it came out in reverse. And this is for your current situation. So this is telling you that you're missing the signs that are trying to be shown to you. There's something that is going to happen that's going to initiate you understanding that it's time to move on, that you've reached your limit with something, okay? Or perhaps to look deeper into something, to look for the truth in it. The Page of Cups is telling you that you're missing the signs. You're acting childish. You're displaying childish actions and emotions. You're doing things that are out of the uncharacteristic of you. You're blocking your creativity. You're being like overly sensitive to something. Basically, this person is not grounded. Okay, his feet are up in the air and this is upside down. So this is far from being grounded. Okay, and your overall energy and advice for this reading is being grounded and doing things to make you feel that way. Okay, like that Queen of Cups energy. Her feet are planted here on the ground. She is very grounded and you know, experiencing her feelings and emotions in a positive way, not in a overly sensitive, childish way. Okay. That was followed up by the King of Wands coming out under your obstacle. So this could be something to do with your job. You could be like, the reason you're having so much anxiety and fear and stuff going on right now is you could be like overly ambitious, not having any compassion, being too egotistic, maybe being a little too passionate and having like, you know, inappropriate sexual partners. This could be, you know, just having like explosive emotions. The King of Wands can be a good card, but when it's coming out in this obstacle section here, this is you being the opposite of what this card means. This card is typically being an entrepreneur, being very, you know, a natural born leader, being a creative visionary, successful, having that like positive fire energy, that lion energy. Okay, but since it came out in reverse, you know, it's the shadow side of this card is that you may not be perceiving your own blind spots because of overzealous ambition, because of being too focused on other things and, you know, perhaps being, you know, dealing with feeling overwhelmed or like insomnia, okay? And because of this endeavor that you're working towards. This is telling you to keep arrogance and unrealistic expectations at bay and work out the kinks before moving ahead with your intense, passion-fueled endeavor here, okay? Passion and intensity and ambition and all those things can be good when they're coming from a positive place, when they're coming from a positive, more aligned place of yourself, okay? So the next card that we had come out was the Knight of Wands, and this was for your advice section. So for your advice, you know, we had letting go of things. It's time to let go of something and to be more passionate, to be more spontaneous, to pursue your dreams with optimism and enthusiasm and courage and take that inspired action, okay? Put yourself, you know, imagine what you want your life to look like and put your all into creating that for yourself. What have you been dreaming about and thinking about? Whatever's been keeping you up late at night shouldn't keep you up in fear or anxiety or overthinking all the negative things that could happen, that may have happened. Remember that any sort of failure is an opportunity for a lesson to learn something. and to proceed forward with that wisdom and knowledge and to not do it again. And even if you do it again, or if it happens in a different way, you're going to learn from that too. But this is advice to you to keep moving forward. Don't allow self-sabotage with like explosive emotions come out. Don't be reckless. Don't be cocky. Stay inspired and working towards what you want without feeling overly stressed or anxious about it or the outcome. Okay? Learn as you go and do what you got to do, but let go of the negative feelings you might be experiencing right now, okay? So, yeah, this is more, like I said, the negative side of the King of Wands is like being overly passionate, overly cocky, overly ambitious, and keeping yourself up with regrets and remorse and stress and anxiety, okay? But it's telling you to get more into a Knight of Wands energy here of just being happy and passionate and charismatic and, achieving your goals and really just being in the flow of life and following the fun. That's something I always like to say here is like follow the fun, okay? Um, for your potential outcome under the Queen of Cups, like I said, you got the Emperor. So the Queen of Cups is feminine energy. It's empathy. It's receiving. It's you know, deep feeling and love and creativity and such. Okay, it's nurturing. The Emperor is the divine masculine. This is also being authoritative and a natural leader and providing structure and strategic and analytical thinking, taking action, okay, confidence. All those good things here. And if you can pair that up, basically what this reading is telling you is it reminds me of the Temperance card, okay? It's telling you to embrace your nurturing feminine side, but also get in touch with your divine masculine side as well, okay? Find a good balance between the two. Don't overly, don't be receptive and, for lack of a better word, weak, okay? Be strong and confident as well as nurturing and feminine and receptive, okay? All right, let's see what else we have here for you. I'm going to pull from this is the Dark Mirror deck, and this has to do with like your shadow self. And I will typically read from the book some of what it says in there and also provide my own intuitive insight. So let's see what we have for you, Taurus. Who's Taurus? Please step out of the speak. Okay, well, nothing is coming out. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, Taurus, you got the number 21. Bride in a cave. In a cage, I'm sorry. Bride in a cage. Give me just a second here. Here we go. So this is a denial stage. It's telling you that the shadow work that needs to be done right now is something to do with denial. Tomorrow will be the right moment. Tomorrow will be better, even if today is hell. Okay, that's an interesting message. Did we die waiting for the perfect day, or were we never alive? When we put the good of our life just in our expectations, we can dismiss the present, waiting for the dawn we know will arrive. The future becomes a shopping cart. It needs bits of this, bits of that, few kilograms of that, and also a couple boxes of another this. When we look at it, it shines like a brand new day in a commercial. As it happens with commercials, when the future comes, it's not exactly perfect. The smile is forced, the day is too hot or too cold, the kiss is dry, the lion limps softly and doesn't roar. As long as something is not here, but is pushed further along the timeline, we have the luxury to take it off of reality and treat it as a fantasy. We push forward and we push forward until we actually catch up with our dream, and then we crush. The future should not feel like a cage, not even a gilded, wonderful, handmade designer cage. The future is a tree, gnarled, rough to the touch, full of flowers only in spring, dense and damp through the rain, absolutely imperfect. Okay? So yeah, this is telling you, it's time to understand where you presently are and that every moment you're creating your future, okay? The only thing you have control of is the present moment, and through all these present moments, you're creating your future, okay? And that's something to really think about here, to not be, just don't overthink things so much. Just follow the fun. That's like what I was saying, follow the fun, do what you enjoy. Don't let life bring you down so much. I'm going to pull from the Mystical Oracles deck, and I typically will read a little bit from the book on this one and provide insight as well. This is a more positive side. This is cards to indicate how to embrace your true path in life. What do we have for Taurus this week? Well, you had two come out. I was only going to pull one, but, you know, let's just see how this goes here. The first one you had, which is nice, especially with this Bride in a Cage card, you got Breaking Free. The power of the mind is an incredible thing. Many scientific studies has explored the placebo effect, whereby ill people are given an innocuous sugar pill and told it is effective medicine. As much as 70% of patients reported an improvement of symptoms because they believed that the drug would help them. An amazing phenomenon. Using the essence of this idea, the Breaking Free card asks you to believe in optimistic outcomes. Release yourself from your negative thoughts, which are depicted in the artwork as a long, scaly serpent that tries to invade the mind with toxicity and pessimism. The hand of the goddess is soothing and extracting negative thoughts as she whispers in ancient language to help you shine your light in the world. When you draw this card, it means that you've been living in your head too much. Okay, hello. What do we say here? Anxiety, fear. Okay. You've been overthinking and catastrophizing. A universal truth is that your beliefs create your reality. Once you understand this, you need to make a concerted effort to free yourself from harmful thought patterns. If your thoughts are dark and you're always entertaining the worst case scenarios, you are putting that energy out there and strengthening that possibility. Actively choose positive self-talk, as it is a powerfully effective practice. If you just start by giving yourself a simple compliment, you will change the negative thought frequency that you're stuck in. This says that your mind can be trained just like a muscle. So if you find yourself taking a deep dive into the worst case scenario, stop yourself and focus instead on what you want to happen. Focus on the best possible outcome and notice how it lifts your mood and comes into fruition as well. The next card that you got was Trust. And this one is saying that the instincts of animals never lie because there is no artifice in them. As a human, you can learn to trust your animal instincts when it comes to harmful people and situations. Within the image on this trust card is an animal guide protecting the woman. A leopard, which is a powerful totem of feminine mystique and strength. A person who once hurt you is about to re-enter your life. In the past, you let this person into your heart's sacred garden and they trampled on it, leaving scars. Can you trust them again? The leopard quietly watches, assessing the situation. Her instincts do not lie, and you will feel in your gut whether or not this person is good for you. If you continue to let someone in your life and they hurt and upset you over and over again, ask yourself, how many chances am I willing to give? Can you accept this person as they are, knowing that their core behaviors will never change, and will you be okay with that? Or do you gently release them from your life and realize that while they may be a good person, in many ways they are not good for you? The action this card says is the fish at the woman's shoulders shoulder connects her with the element of water, together with the emotions and deeper awareness that come from her higher self. Sit quietly and connect to your higher self, asking to be given a feeling or shown a symbol that represents the person you are questioning. Trust that you will know within your heart what the right thing to do is. Okay? So let's get a message from the Angels of Abundance. This is a really nice reading here, and I mean, it all really ties in together. Like, the beginning of the reading was telling you that you're not grounded, that something is going on that you need to move on from, that you need to withdraw from, that you need to get through. But the fear and anxiety and, you know, over egotistical, ambitious place that you're in is not working for you. And it's time to shed the old, to let go of places, people, possessions, thoughts, habits, situations, jobs, whatever it is. It's time to let go of those things and to just follow the fun, follow what you're passionate about, follow what makes you happy. Trust that once you do this, that you will break free from this cage that you feel like you're in, and you're going to be able to come out of this better, more balanced, more grounded, more structured and happy and confident and, nurturing yourself and others. Okay, but you just have to trust the flow of the universe. Like I said, the big message I'm getting here is follow the fun. Because when you follow the fun, you're in a place of receiving, you're in a place of happiness, you're not overthinking anything, and you're grounded. All right, so you had two cards come out. Detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about who your association and relationships are with. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Okay? And pay yourself first. Make yourself the most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have a savings to invest in your present and in your future. Okay? We're going to close out with a card from the Law of Attraction deck. Let's see what message we have for you this week, Taurus, from the Law of Attraction. You got the number 6. I am the creator of my own life experience. You are the creator of your own life experience, and as the creator of your experience, it is important to understand that it is not by virtue of your action, not by virtue of your doing. It is not even by virtue of what you are saying that you are creating. You are creating by a virtue of the thought that you are offering. You cannot speak or offer action without thought vibration occurring at the same time. However, you are often offering thought vibration without offering words or action. Children or babies learn to mimic the vibration of the adults who surround them, long before they learn to mimic their words. Okay, something to think about here. You're the creator of your own life experience. Know when it's time to move on, know when it's time to let go, and know when it's time to do what makes you happy, when it's time to follow the fun, when it's time to break free and trust that the universe has the best interest for you. Okay? That's what I have for you this week. If the message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you, and I will see you next week. Bye.